over the fence. Here's the first ball, and this ball is lofted over extra cover. It kind of wedges in the outfield, but still has enough momentum to reach the boundary for 4. And I think not too many people in the ground are surprised that Alyssa Healy's going to start like that. She is just a talented batter as well, isn't she? As we see her lace this one, this will be 4 more. So that's back-to-back boundaries to start the game. That is just brute power and strength from Alyssa Healy. And this one's gone through the field. Bad misfield, and that'll be 4. Can't afford to do that at any stage of the innings in any match. So should continuing. This ball is hammered. That is high in the air. And it's going to go a long way over the rope. Nearly goes over the fence on the full. That is a remarkable strike. In game, it's a remarkable performance. Well, laced through the offside before. Just too much width given there, and Alyssa Healy says thank you very much and just absolutely hammers that one. And I would not be. Perhaps a short ball being thrown in here from Devine. Oh, that is a glorious shot. One bounce over the rope for 4. She is in amazing form at the moment, Alyssa Healy, and she's having so much fun. Oh, wonderful, wonderful shot. One bounce under the rope for 4. Far in this fixture. That's 4 more. That's the 50 up as well. Again, just short in that swinging arc, and she just swings it effortlessly across the line. You've got to be an all-rounder these days. That's a beautiful sweet shot for 4. Just picked up the line and length and just caressed it across the line. Boundary.
Oh, that's a fantastic shot. Reverse sweep. Healy hit that down to third man, and what a fantastic shot.
Let's see what strikers can do as this ball will be 4, clipped beautifully through square leg. Timing exquisite, and despite Savills' best attempts. So 93 without loss, full toss. She squeezes this one, gets a pass back with square leg, and that's 4 again.
She didn't even middle that one, and it's still raced away to the boundary.
Powder keg as this ball is launched over the top by Healy, and that'll be another boundary. Backward a point, just used her feet, just eased it over the top with good timing, and Kigalik's another boundary. Brings up the 100 for the Sixers as well. If she gets into the 90s, it might come into the thought process a little bit.
That's 4. It's another freebie there. Wellington, poor delivery and dispatched to the square leg boundary by Healy.
As what this pair is doing at the moment. Here's Healy facing up, and she swats this all the way for 6. Someone had to take cover in the stands. That was fiercely hit from Healy.
Didn't want to put his beer down. He's almost snared that with one hand.
Would have been some nice advice to have
before
2
that
balls
ball.
ago.
Yeah.
She laces this through the offside, and that's another boundary. Beautiful, elegant cover drive, using the feet well. 44, Healy's now on 93, and she crunches this one. This one might be out. A valiant dive in the deep, and it goes for 4. So back-to-back boundaries, probably the first real opportunity that the Sixers have given. One for a century. She works it down the ground. It's a ton for Alyssa Healy. Her 2nd consecutive one here at Hurstville Oval. She got 1 against the Strikers at this game, at this ground last summer, and she gets another one here, coming off just 62 deliveries. A marvellous inning. She's laced the ball to all areas of the ground. She looks exhausted, but she can bask in the glory of getting a century, and the fans are appreciating her as well. It's full of magenta. And Healy lofts this one. She's got a fair chunk of it. It's going to go, for 4. 1 bounce just inside the boundary. She sweeps this one. It's high onto the leg side, and she'll get 4, I think, as well. I think it has gone over the rope because the player has stepped on the boundary. That's correct.